What is up, Super Fam, and happy Easter.
Oh yes, happy
I
Easter,
am
guys.
Sensei Finito. This is Battery CEO, and welcome to Marvel Bros, where we cover all things Marvel and everything pop culture. And this is like our earliest pop culture news update we've ever done. Battery, why don't you tell the Super Fam what we're getting into on this Easter Sunday?
Well, on today's pop culture news update, we have some new reveals regarding the Ahsoka series, Warner Bros. Discovery, DC announcement, Star Wars Visions rumors, casting for upcoming Disney Plus, Percy Jackson and Olympians show, and our latest posters for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. But
Ooh,
before we get into all of that, please make sure to follow us on all of our social medias at Marvel Bros on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and our YouTube channel. We post all our content and much more.
that is right. And you can also check us out on our website at www.marvelbros.com, where you can stay up to date with not only all of our merchandise and content that we have, but you can also stay up to date with all of our conversations and discussions by joining our Discord. On our website, you can see the little link. There's a link so you can get to our Discord for sure. We always are talking about amazing things in our Discord. The conversations and discussions are immaculate, and you have a chance to join the super fam in the Discord if you are a subscriber and all that, and have access to all the new squeaky clean things.
Oh yes. Um,
Uh, but yeah, with all that
let's
being
get right into it,
said,
bro.
let's get right into it. Bryce Dallas Howard has revealed that during the Ahsoka series, fans of Star Wars Clone Wars will be greatly
Dude,
rewarded. Like,
this makes me
greatly
so happy,
rewarded.
bro. This makes me so
Like,
happy.
this is one of the things that I think we can be really honest to say that when it comes to the uh Disney Plus Star Wars shows, they've made us like really happy, but they've also kind of let us down in certain ways. And that kind of seems like with the Ahsoka series, it seems like that's a really big one that's gonna either make it or break it for a lot of people. Very similar to how the Obi-Wan Kenobi series is about to be. But I mean, if you guys are fans of the channel and fans of Marvel Bros, you know how we feel about Star Wars Clone Wars. So this is a lovely thing to hear.
Yeah, man. Definitely one of the highlights of some of the shows we've seen in the past couple 2 3 years has been
Mhm.
Ahsoka. Obviously, we have our gripes of like the way she looks and stuff like that, but for the most part,
Yeah.
Ahsoka is one of our favorite characters. All in part because of the Clone Wars, and I think they know this. For a lot of people, Ahsoka is our favorite, like one of our favorite characters, and they're like,
Yeah.
okay, we can't mess this up. We really can't. We need to make sure we do our best to uh, give the fans what they deserve in terms of like a proper story of like either what happened right after the events of episode 3, or obviously where we left off with the Book of Boba Fett or the Mandalorian or Rebels, where I don't know where we would go, but like there's just so many avenues they could take advantage of it, and it might be that we see all three in this show. I don't know, but I have a feeling though that this show is going to be our favorite Star Wars show ever. I think it's going to be
Yeah.
better than Obi-Wan Kenobi. I really do.
I think it definitely has the potential to be better than Obi-Wan Kenobi, especially if they don't only capitalize off of Star Wars Clone Wars, but also if they capitalize off of Star Wars Rebels, because we know like Sabine's
Yeah.
supposed to be in there. We know that we're supposed to be getting Ezra and Thrawn. Like everything that the animated shows gave us that we now know and love kind of
Yeah.
started with there, and it's kind of looking to get its bookend here
Mhm.
almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is I think a genius idea. I mean, we love Sabine, we love Ezra, we love all of them, and all of these characters that we know of loved have either been introduced in other live action shows like The
Yeah.
Mandalorian, where they introduced dang, I forget her name, but the one that got the blade from Sabine. I can't think of her name though.
Bo-Katan?
Yeah, Bo-Katan. Yeah. And that was even awesome. And it was like, whoa, let's get it. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we get introduced to Ahsoka, and we hear she's looking for Thrawn in the Mandalorian. So
Yeah.
it's just been a lot of good like build up to what we're supposed to be getting with this show. and I am extremely hyped for it. And this only makes me even more excited.
Yep. I just can't wait, man. I think this is gonna
Yeah.
be great. Uh, I wonder what they're gonna do for her character aesthetically. I wonder if they're gonna make any changes. I wonder if
Mm,
I don't know. There's just so many things I
I don't
wonder,
think
like
there's going to
because
be
it's
any
still pretty far
changes.
away. I'm pretty sure. I don't think we will, since she's been pretty much the same, especially since we saw her surprise appearance in the
Mhm.
Book of Boba Fett. We had no
Yeah.
idea that episode she was going to show up, and we were like, "Oh
Yeah.
my god, it's Ahsoka! What's she doing here?"
Yeah.
We freaked out.
For
But
real.
I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I think it's gonna be great.
I mean,
And
the implications alone of her being in that episode, like her knowing
yeah,
that Luke was starting the Jedi school, her being like helping him kind of, but not being for it at all. You know
yeah,
what I mean? Like she was against it completely, but she was still there and understood what he was doing, where he was trying to go with it. And she was actually assisting him with the knowledge that she
yeah,
has and things like that. So it's really interesting to see where we're gonna really go from here, bro.
yep,
Like with everything that we know. I mean, Ahsoka's gonna be older, Sabine's gonna be older, Ezra's gonna be old. Everyone's kind of older at this point, but not too much older, I don't think. But everyone is gonna have that age, growth with them, and it's just gonna be crazy to
mm,
see how that happens and where that goes, and just how everyone is gonna be even looking and
yeah,
acting, and it's just everything, bro. Like
yeah,
we could get flashbacks of her with Anakin and have Hayden Christensen come in as that Anakin because he's already coming back for Kenobi. So it's not
yeah,
like it's just out of proportion for him to come back for the
yeah.
Ahsoka
It's not
series.
that far fetched anymore, man. It
Like
really isn't.
it's nothing is far fetched when it comes to these shows, to the series, and everything. Like one thing I'm really hoping for as well is if we get to see like the Bad Batch come into play
Yeah,
live action if possible, because that will be the cream de la cream of like, okay, now everything is like everything is cohesive in a way. You know what I mean? That's
yeah,
just what we need is those different tie-ins to every show. Shit, give us a resistance tie-in somewhere in live
yeah,
action. Like we don't like just give it to us, man. Like
yeah,
because there's enough content out there.
yeah.
Speaking of content, though, Derpy Gaming said, "I'm here for quality content."
How's it
How we
going, man?
doing, fellas? What's up with it, Derpy? How you doing, man? Much love to you. Thanks for joining us on this Easter Sunday. Happy
Oh yeah,
Easter to you.
it's
I hope
very early.
everyone. It's very
Uh,
early, man.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I can definitely feel it. I'm feeling it right now. Feel like I just got back from the bar. My body hates me.
Man,
uh,
for real though.
but let's add a couple more things, man. Like I think
Mhm.
seeing the Bad Batch, awesome. Uh,
Right.
that first season I thought was pretty good.
I
Even
feel
though
like that was a major loss for the Boba Fett show. By the way, just real quick,
that
I
they
just think
didn't
that
show
was
up.
that they didn't show up and that the girl didn't, Omega didn't show. I think that was a
Okay, here we
major
go.
L for the series
Here's another
overall. No
major L. Like it seemed
cap,
like the Cad Bane thing in the Bad Batch was a huge thing, and
bruh.
they tapped our man out in Mandalorian. So what? I
Hey
don't even
yo,
know what's
that's
gonna
what
happen
I'm
anymore. Uh,
exactly.
which kind of sucks. I wonder if they're gonna tie in anything that we know from the Ahsoka book, which I know is pretty big in terms of her
Mm,
story. Uh, but I think now it's just a waiting game. I think it's as more and more information comes out, and hopefully a trailer. I don't think we'll see one for a while,
ooh,
but
I
I
think
can't
that
wait.
trailer is gonna freaking
It's gonna
melt
be good,
our
bro.
brains,
Yo, we're gonna
bro.
cry.
Like,
There's no way. Like her story is so
yeah.
sad, and so it's just a whole nother level of
Like,
storytelling.
and that's
Which
why I feel like that's why I really agree with you, and I feel like this show could be literally the best one, and having Hayden Christensen coming back as like Anakin, not maybe even come back as Darth Vader too, but that
yeah,
Anakin flashbacks of like different things, just tying it in, because they also have to think people did not watch Clone Wars, so they're gonna have to somehow also find a way to catch people up that don't know who Ahsoka is, because
yeah,
Ahsoka, unfortunately, is not just general knowledge. You know what I mean? Like you have to be
Yeah,
a
you
Star
have to
Wars
have
fan
known.
to really
Yeah,
know about Ahsoka. Like and like even more a little more on the hardcore side because not even all of the fans watched it because it was like, oh, this is a cartoon. I'm not going to watch it, and they don't even know what they missed out on. Like it's some of the
yeah,
best Star Wars content like we've ever got from anything. Just
yeah,
period.
yeah. She's one of the most involved characters because initially from the start, I don't think she was very liked. But over
Mm-mm.
time, they built her up. They built her up. They changed her. She became more mature throughout the show, and you even saw
Yep.
that. And at a point, I was just like, "Oh my god, she's one of my favorite characters." Like, what the hell? How did this even
And
happen?
and not only that, but she also plays a huge pivotal role as to why Anakin leaves the Jedi and actually joins the dark side. And it
Yeah,
makes it way more than him just being in love. Like, you know what I mean? That was weird. That was like that like that's a good and
there's a
a
whole other
bad.
side to it.
Yes, exactly. It's like the movies never showed like
Give them
why he
the
would like even do that. It doesn't make sense fully. But once you watch that show and you see all of the things that happen, and it just over the time of what was going
wild.
on with everything, how even when he like takes out Count Dooku, that's not the first person he's murdered. You know, like it's
Yeah,
just so much more that you get and
like
more depth
by
and
that
character
point.
depth and building for everyone, including Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh man, I was gonna say by that point, Ahsoka was already out of the Jedi Order, but it was it was in episode 7 or
Hmm.
episode 7, but it was later on.
Yeah.
But yeah, like her getting kicked out of the Jedi Order really put a bad taste uh in there for
In his
Anakin.
mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, Anakin ever since that happened really kind of pushed him kind of over the edge. I think that was probably the more. I think that was definitely more impactful than the whole Padme thing. Obviously, the Padme thing
Hmm.
sucks, and I think that definitely helped him drive there. But like for the most part, I don't think it would have done the things he did if the Jedi Order had Ahsoka's back, but they didn't. And it's heartbreaking.
Exactly.
It really was.
And
Uh,
like even when you think about it, the whole thing with Padme, he was like never even with Padme. He was with Ahsoka way more than he was with Padme. Like
yeah,
the relationship and the bond that he built with her as like master and
on the
Padawan,
battlefield,
like
mind you, so it's even
and the
a bigger
yes,
connection
like
than
trusting
anything
each other
most
with
of us
their
probably know.
lives, like the things that they went through, bro. Like like it just. And then when they did what they did to Ahsoka, and Anakin was like trying to do everything he could to save, like to stop that from happening.
Yeah,
And then when they're like, "Oh, you know what? My bad. You can be a Jedi again," and she's like, "Bro, what? No, like
yeah, no,
no,
I'm
I'm
not
not
coming
gonna,
back.
I'm not gonna do this."
You guys did me
And
dirty. Why would I come back? Like, what the
and
hell?
at that moment in the show, you can see so much emotion in Anakin's face when
Yeah,
she walks away because she's like, he's furious. And then from that moment on, you can literally just see that it opened the doors that he walked through later on in
yeah.
episode 3,
And you
which
know what?
freaking amazing, bro.
And
Just amazing.
a show that's no longer canon, but the Clone Wars, the prequel
Mm,
to the Clone Wars that we know and love. Uh, in that movie, basically, because you can watch both volumes in like 2 hours and 30 minutes or something like that. That particular one shows the dark side in Anakin in a crazy way, bro. Like it's just wild
yeah,
how menacing they make him seem. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. We'll have to check it out because
yeah, for sure.
it's next level in terms of how they look at his character in that show. And plus, we get to know more about
Mm,
Grievous and like how everything kind of happened with the attack on uh I can't think of the planet's name. The main Jedi planet that was attacked by Grievous in episode 3.
I want to say Coruscant.
Coruscant, yes. I'm sorry. I don't know why I couldn't think of that, but yeah, man, I'm excited. I think Soka's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, for sure, bro. This is definitely one of our most. We're even more hype about this than we are about Obi-Wan Kenobi for sure.
I definitely feel more hyped. That's for sure.
Yeah,
And I haven't even seen
yeah.
a trailer yet, but I think Obi Wan's gonna be great too. It's just Ahsoka's just got a
Ahsoka
special
just,
place, man.
mm-hmm, for
But
sure, for sure.
moving right along though, according to Variety, Warner Bros. Discovery is looking to make a couple changes at DC, man.
Oh
Possibly
yeah.
leading to revitalizations of characters like Superman. They actually believed In their opinion, they think they don't like how Superman and certain characters like that have become a laughing stock uh, of
They
of
are too.
sorts, and they want to capitalize more on subpar characters, not subpar characters, but the secondary characters like the Joker. They seem to be really impressed with how the Joker came out, and they want to do
Mm,
more stuff like that. And I
that
think this
would
is a
be
good thing.
awesome.
This is exactly what you and I have been kind of talking about over the past couple of weeks
Literally
since
for
the
the
deal has
last
been kind of
couple
going
of
down.
weeks.
And I'm glad they're taking a step back and you're like, you know what? We got to make some changes. We really do,
Mhm.
because what DC's kind of become isn't that great. Or if it is great, it's not great for the right reasons. Uh,
Yeah.
and I'm glad that someone there has the cojones to do such a thing. With a company that quite literally has dropped the ball and not really
Yeah.
cared about what its fans thinks, what its fans think, or you know, I don't know. I just hope they
And
capitalize on this.
and if I'm not mistaken, someone came out and had a quote as well saying that they lacked a Kevin Feige type character or
Yeah.
something akin to that, and it
Yep.
was like, oh yeah, like oh that was like even more like give us everything that we want because
Yeah.
you guys know like it's like Discovery has been watching DC tear themselves apart from the inside the entire time, and
Yeah.
it kind of feels like DC and WB knew that they weren't going to be just themselves for too much longer, and maybe that
Yeah.
they were kind of going to eventually get bought by someone.
Yeah.
And they just were like, whatever, we're just going to keep going. Kind of like the Fantastic Four movie, the second one. Like they just made that movie so they could hold on to the IP, you
Yeah.
know? And that's kind of how DC started to feel like they were just making stuff just for the sake of the IP. And it's like, man, there's you could do so much more than that. Like
Yeah.
that's I feel like that's where everyone is so in love with Marvel because they understand that us as adults can watch the movies and love them and then watch the movies with our kids and love them and
Yeah.
then go and get our kids the toys and they'll love them. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it becomes like an effect that they're going for the whole family. And DC hasn't been really going for anyone. Like they ain't been going for the fans. Like they ain't been going for the family because it's
Yeah.
like they don't know how they want their movie. They don't know if they want their movie to be the dark and gritty or the happy and friendly.
Yeah.
And it's
Because
just been like a
those try
clash
to
of
make
that.
both, and it's like, dude,
Yeah,
like
and
I
like
get it, but it messes up our
mhm,
emotions and it takes away from the experience, man. Uh,
especially like with Wonder Woman, the second one, like that
Garbage.
the poster and like the cover for that was so like light and vibrant, like it was super vibrant, like how the Thor Ragnarok like posters were, just that type of
Yeah.
color scheme. Whole movie was dark and gloomy, like it was like, bro, what's
And it wasn't
happening
even
here?
that great of a story. It was kind of annoying for me,
Everything was
honestly.
trash.
Yeah.
Everything was trash.
That movie was not a highlight of that particular year for us at all. Uh,
And I think they also specifically said that they weren't happy with the direction they were doing with the Flash movie. Like they
yeah.
didn't want any of that stuff to happen with the
Yeah.
Flash movie. So, and I think that was an announcement that we had like 2 weeks ago, maybe like
Yep.
2 or 3 weeks ago. So
Yeah.
now at this point, they're like, okay, we don't like this. We don't like this. You know what? We don't like any of that. Let's just
Yep.
let's just erase this and go back to the drawing board.
Yeah. And you know what? There was a couple other things. So, like, obviously, they want to revitalize characters like Superman. They don't like the way they're kind of portrayed right now. They want to definitely take advantage of more second tier characters like the Joker. They want to
Mhm.
bring the continuities together and not have them so separated.
Yeah,
Like with Titans, we got
which is super
The
weird.
Snyder cut. We got James Gunn stuff, and we got
The CW.
the CW. And I think they want to kind of streamline it and make it kind of bring it all together. And again, they don't have a Kevin Feige type character amongst themselves yet. If anything, James Gunn's been the most like cohesive in terms of like DC stuff, next
Facts.
to Zack Snyder. Uh, But and so there's a number of things they want to kind of tackle.
Mhm.
Hopefully they kind of take their time doing it. I'd rather them do it slowly than right away, just so that way they can kind of get used to everything and kind of hone down what they want and not necessarily force it.
Yeah, I feel that for sure. Remy says, "OMG, I got an ad. Yeah, yeah,
Hey.
yeah. That's what happens when you monetize, baby." Yeah. um, Bedrock says, "Hello
How's it
and
going,
happy
Bedrock?
Easter." What's up, Brock? Happy
Happy
Easter,
Easter,
my
man.
man. Kosh says,
How's it
"Hello.
going, Akash?
Welcome to the
Good
chat,
to see you.
Akash." Yes, I hope everyone is having a lovely Easter Sunday today. Tell us what your plans are and all the things that you're going to be doing on this lovely day.
Oh yes.
Um, but yes, bro. I mean, anything that they give us. I mean, I know we've talked about this that James Gunn just does not want that
Yeah,
Kevin
he doesn't want
Feige
that
role.
role, but I
He
think he's
wants to
having
make
fun.
movies and yeah, exactly,
He's
and do
having fun.
things like that. And I think that it's a really good idea to, if not if he's not going to do that, then he needs to like be adjacent to the Kevin Feige person. Like he's the biggest. He's like him and Zack Snyder. Honestly, I feel like if those two came together for DC and became like one Kevin Feige person, I think it would be the best thing ever. Like no cap, like because
Yeah,
I feel like I feel like Zack Snyder embodies the dark and grit that we want from DC, and then I feel like James Gunn embodies everything else that DC is. Like,
yeah,
and those two creators together, I feel like they could do some crazy, crazy things as far as storytelling and creating an entire world. I wouldn't even be mad if we got a whole reboot for everything. I would not be
yeah,
mad, and they just be like, "Yo, this is the new thing." But I mean, I know everything is so far in. That's why it gets so hard because you
yeah. They'd
have the
have to take their
Arrowverse
time
that
and do
has
it.
17 different shows that create the entire thing. And then you have the Titans and Doom Patrol and Swamp
Yep.
Thing. But I mean, Swamp Thing only had one season, so that doesn't really count. You know what I mean? But you
Yeah.
but you still have those other things, and you got Gotham over here as another side show, and all of these super girls and people and Clark Kent, Smallville, and you just got shows everywhere. And they're planning, and like DC was even planning to do a new Smallville show that was a cartoon, and
Yeah.
that's just another thing. It's just
I
continuities
forgot about that,
everywhere,
but that's
bro.
true.
Like there's just continuity, yeah, with the original actors coming back for that Smallville show as well.
Yep.
But it's just like continuity just going everywhere across the board, and you don't get those big events that. So when characters team up, it doesn't even feel like you know who they
Yeah.
are because you don't. Like they give people, you get introduced to the Flash after the Justice League movie. Like what? Like
Yeah.
like he gets a Flash movie after the Justice League movie. Like it just everything just feels crazy. Like that just feels wacky and canoodly woodly.
Yeah.
But hey, man, now it seems WB and WB Discovery, because I think that's what the best thing to call it. WB Discovery,
Yeah.
Warner Bros. Discovery is like a mouthful, but WB Discovery it looks like it's gonna be bruh creme de la creme.
I'm
Maybe it
actually
might take about 5 years, but I mean it'll be
it'll be good.
amazing though.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to having access to Discovery Plus. That's all I know.
Oh yeah.
That's another streaming service that I've been wanting to get into because growing up, Discovery is all I've kind of I was forced to kind of watch because my grandma's house didn't have cable for a while,
Mm,
so all we got Discovery Channel is what we mainly watched. But and I love the stuff that's on there, and what Discovery Plus offers is actually pretty good. So it just happens I just
mm,
don't have. That's not a streaming service I want to pay for. Uh, so hopefully when that combination of HBO Max and Discovery Plus kind of comes together, I'm looking forward to it. I wonder if they're gonna what name change they're looking at, or if they're gonna stick with HBO Max and just kind of incorporate Discovery Plus.
Discoveries into it.
Uh,
Yeah.
but I don't know if they're gonna do that with what it seems like for just like for what it seems like with DC stuff already. They're willing to make a lot of changes, so I wouldn't doubt it if we get a complete name change. So, but But that's
HBO
what this time's
Discovery
for, man.
wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, I think
HBO,
that'd be HBO Discovery. Yeah,
yeah, or
very
Max
nice.
Discovery,
But
Max Discovery
yep.
Plus. um, Akash says, "I want to know what is Easter."
Okay, so Easter is I think it's a Christian or Catholic thing, or multiple religion thing. Basically, it commemorates the resurrection of Jesus after he was crucified, uh, and like there's a whole bunch of other stuff that kind of goes into it, but that's kind of the main gist of it. Just basically
I thought the gist of it was,
commemorates that.
you know, I thought the gist was like the whole egg hunt thing.
Oh no, well there's that too. You know, and we hunt eggs, and you know, like, but the religious answer was what I just said. But like for the most part, for us, you know, barbecue, hang out with family,
Yeah,
look for
I was
Easter
like,
eggs.
yeah, because I'm not, yeah,
Like, because
like
I'm
most.
religious, but I'm not like super religious like that. So I know there's like a whole special day at church today. I think today's Palm Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. I could be terribly wrong. Uh, I think that's usually how it goes. But
One said I could be terribly wrong.
yeah, so it's
um,
technically like it's a very religious day, basically. But in American culture, it
uh,
just kind of, you
yeah,
know, it's just a family day, and it happens to be kind of
I
like,
do not celebrate Easter
yeah,
for the religious aspects.
yeah,
But yeah, there are definitely those for some
yeah,
people,
yeah.
100%. Uh, Kosh says, you know that there is a new animation in the like button. If you don't know, then try to like the video.
I know there's the dislike button now. There's no thumbs down, and we can't. I think we can check on our end, but you guys
Mhm.
can't tell how many dislikes we got. Uh, I noticed that the other day. Actually, I was like, "Oh my god, they actually
Yeah,
have."
it's been like that for a fat minute, to be honest.
I was
Like
to
this
say,
whole
like, it must have
year,
been there a little
it's
bit.
been this whole year, and then I think a little bit of last year as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know why I never
Um,
noticed it.
let me see. Let me see. Let me see. See. Yeah. And also, Akash, if you see, there's like new stickers and stuff for everyone to be able to use if they would like to support us. I don't think the membership thing is live yet on YouTube for us yet. We haven't got that one live yet, but we do have
Yeah,
access to that, so that'll be popping in a little while.
yeah,
And super stickers and super chats. That's what they're called. I couldn't think of it. Super
yeah,
stickers and super chat. Let's see. So yeah, that's awesome. Can't wait for everything that will come with DC and WB and
yep. I can't
Discovery.
wait.
But moving right along, yo, let's check out the latest poster for Jurassic World Dominion, yo.
Dude, I'm so
This
excited for this movie, man.
movie is about to be incredible.
You know, the latest trailer got us really hyped. You know, we're super big fans of the Jurassic World trilogy or quad at this point. And I can't wait
Mhm.
to check this movie out, man.
I mean, it's like a complete collection now, right? Isn't there like six of these movies or something? Like, because aren't there
With
like three old ones
I
and
think
three new
there's
ones?
4 older
Oh, I
ones.
thought there was. Yeah, okay. I just know there's a
3 or
crap ton
4
of
old
movies.
ones, and then yeah. I could be wrong. I think there is 3.
I think
I
there's
think
like
there's 3.
7 or 8 of these movies. No
Yeah.
cap. Second Street Marvel. What is up, my
How's it going,
brother?
man?
How you doing, man? He
Happy
said, "What
Easter.
up, fellas? Happy Easter, my bro." Um, what are you and the fam getting into today? Let's check out this poster though, because I am hype skis. Look at that, bro. This is
Bro,
a
just taking
nice
it back,
poster.
man. Just taking it
Yeah.
back. I think this logo definitely takes from the very first logo with just the dragon or the dragon. I'm tired. The dinosaur at the front like this. Uh I didn't go to bed till like probably 5, dude. I'm not
Yes, sir.
I was
That-
it was not a good night
Me
for
and
a
you
bunch of
both,
reasons.
baby. I
uh
was up all night editing videos.
yeah.
It was up.
But yeah, man, I think this embodies, you know, the main characters from the last movie, from the last trilogy. Obviously, we got
Mhm.
Jeff Goldblum.
Oh my god.
I think his first name is Neil. I could be
I'm not
terrible.
even gonna pretend to know.
And I forget her name, but all three of these actors I absolutely love,
Mhm.
specifically because I got to know them from the early Jurassic Park movies, and I'm really thrilled that they're all going to be there again.
Sam Neill,
Sam Neill. Oh, Sam Neill. That's right. That's right.
and Laura Dern.
Yep, Laura Dern.
Dern.
Yep. And then we have the new character on the left of Chris Pratt that I'm really excited to kind of see. I think she's a pilot. It seems like from the trailer at least, because she's
Yes.
flying that
Yeah.
plane. So I'm excited to see how this kind of unfolds. And we still have the girl who's the clone of Bruh's daughter. So just much
Wait.
older now.
What?
Yeah. Remember the last movie? They were being chased around the mansion because, or they were trying to capture the girl because she was a clone, and like that's technically their property, and they didn't want her to get out because it's like billions of dollars that they basically wasted if she escapes, and because no
Yeah,
one,
I remember that now.
and because no one, like, it's not allowed. I don't think so. It's like
Yeah,
super
because they
shady.
did the thing that they do with the dinosaurs, but with
Yeah,
his daughter,
but
right?
with his
Okay.
daughter, because his daughter had
Yeah,
passed
I
away.
completely forgot about that. Holy crap!
Yeah,
This movie is
so
gonna be crazy.
yeah, so that still looks like it's an issue from the trailer. At least they bring it up, like, oh, if they find her, we'll never see her again. We can't let them find her. So I'm very
Man,
excited
I
to see
thought
how
they was
that's
talking
going.
about the damn dinosaur. I ain't even gonna lie.
Oh no, dude!
I'm like flabbergasted. I definitely have to go back and rewatch this
Dude,
uh
they're good movies, man.
trilogy so
They're
far
good
because they
movies.
are good movies, and I need to get a good refresher because man, I
Yeah,
forgot all about the little clone girl, my guy,
yeah,
until we just. But when you started talking about it, I literally saw the scene playing out, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's right. That was crazy." I remember being mind blown when they told us that it was that she was the clone. She was a
yeah.
clone. I think everything else about that movie just definitely distracted me because there was so much stuff going down in that movie towards the end. Dinosaurs was like breaking out of everywhere. It was going up.
Yeah, the end of that movie was pretty wild.
Yeah. But I definitely need to go back and give it a watch. Uh, let's see. Let's
Snap.
see. Jesus. So yeah, there's 3 old ones, and there's about to be and 3 new ones. So this, yeah, that's cool. So we have the original trilogy and then the sequel trilogy, basically the
Yeah,
way everything kind of works nowadays.
yeah,
And this is the last one in this trilogy,
yeah.
correct?
This is the last one in this trilogy, but there's supposed to be more.
I was
That's
about to
coming,
say, are we getting more? Like, is this
but
just
I
because
don't know if we'll
usually
get.
when they say this is the last in the trilogy, they just mean this is the last of the Jurassic worlds, and then the
Yeah,
next ones will be called Jurassic Space,
Jurassic
and
Planet
now we
or
got
something like that.
freaking dinosaurs in space
Yeah,
with helmets on,
yeah,
trying to go populate Mars because we want to get them off Earth.
yeah,
And plot twist, it's all for family, and then
yep.
the Fast and Furious freaking crosses over.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hopefully, it never becomes
Look,
that.
that's
But
what Mike Davis literally just said. I'm just waiting for the Fast and Furious crossover. Vin coming in on a T Rex.
didn't we
They
talk
did talk
about?
about, yes.
I was
I
like,
didn't know if it was a real thing, and I still don't know if
I
it's
don't know
real.
if it's a real
I
thing.
just know that we talked about the Fast and Furious and Jurassic World are supposed to be technically in the same universe.
Yep.
Eventually, or like I think that's
Same
what the
with
next
Transformers.
movie. Yeah, like I just can't see. I don't even know what to
Yeah,
do with that.
yeah. I don't think it was
I don't
true,
even
but that was
know.
like a year
Like,
and a half
who
ago that we
asked
talked
for
about.
that?
Yeah.
Who said, you know what Fast and Furious universe needs? Dinosaurs.
Yeah. I
Who
think this
said,
one right here is going to be a cool movie to watch in Screen X. Like having that 260-degree
oh
view of
yeah.
everything kind of going
I
on.
don't know. I kind of want to feel the dinosaurs walking though. Like when they take those steps in the
It's
40X
true.
seats,
It's
I
true.
kind of
40X
want to
would be
feel
dope.
that.
I think both
Yeah.
might be the strat. I think both might be the
Yes.
strat. So,
Just get tickets for two separate tickets for the same day. Just
yep.
uh
But I
but
can't
yeah,
wait, man.
yo,
This is going to be awesome.
I agree completely. This is going to be a solid movie. Mike Davis says It wouldn't surprise me the way that franchise is going, man.
Yeah,
We don't know what's gonna happen. I really wouldn't mind the Fast and Furious universe eventually crossing over with Transformers. I
yeah,
think that would actually be pretty dope if that happened. I don't because I could just see Vin Diesel and all of the. I just want to see Vin Diesel talking to Optimus Prime or something.
yeah.
I think it would be hilarious, bro. Especially they're doing the reboot of that right now. Yeah, I need that in my life, man. Can't wait for Transformers. I just now I'm pumped about Transformers.
Yeah, the new one looks like it's gonna be pretty cool, man. Uh,
Yes,
but
sir.
moving right along. Uh, Star Wars Visions been getting a new season this year, bro. Yo,
Yeah, yeah.
so
Pumped.
we are still watching here on the channel.
Hmm.
But every episode we've watched has been getting better and better and better and better. The show
I
has
think we're
not
about
disappointed.
halfway.
Yeah, I think we're about halfway. I think we're on episode 5 or 6 at this point.
Hmm.
Uh,
And was the last one that we watched the Ninth Jedi?
yeah, the Ninth Jedi was the last one we
Yeah.
watched.
Oh my God, that was amazing. Yeah,
We
that
do have we
was.
have watch parties for all of those episodes up until now.
Yeah.
For you guys to check out on our YouTube channel if you guys are interested in checking that out. Uh, but man, that show's been incredible, visually stunning. The voice acting incredible. I've never seen such anime. I've never. It's been very a long time since I've seen animation that good,
Oh
uh,
yeah.
and like that compelling. If it makes sense, uh, like
It does to me.
Arcane is the last thing I really kind of loved with that style, like animation wise. But
Mm.
Visions is really kind of has been what's been on my mind animation wise, in terms of like look, feel, uh, and just the way they're telling their stories. Man, I just can't.
Mm.
I can't wait.
Yeah, for sure, bro. I agree with all of that. Star Wars Visions has just been such a breath of fresh air to everything that we know that is Star Wars.
Yeah,
When it comes to anime, I never thought I needed to see freaking katana lightsabers, but I did, and I love them, and I
yeah,
want one. Like
yeah,
I just never knew. Like I don't. I think it's because like Star Wars has a literal control over anything that's even related to a lightsaber sword. So that's
yeah,
probably why we've never seen the katana lightsaber before. Because
yeah,
it's like they're not going to do it and no one else is, because it's their property to do that.
yeah,
I know that we had like a lightsaber keyblade, but that's technically Disney and Disney's Star Wars, so that doesn't
yeah,
even count. But it's still like, bro, like
yeah.
when we saw the Ninth Jedi, we were in sheer awe. Like it was like,
So
oh
good, man.
my God.
How
Like
everything
this
kind of
is the content that we
unfolded. Oh,
need. Like we need more of this. And we even were talking about it like, bro, if we could just get another season of this, it would be amazing. It
yeah,
doesn't even have to be cohesive to anything, but that would be cool if it was. Uh, I think the Ninth Jedi is the biggest one that I'm really disappointed that we're not gonna be able to see where that
yeah.
goes. Like all the other ones, it was like, okay, that's awesome, and like I wish we got more of that. But with the Ninth Jedi, it was just like, bro,
That was a bummer.
please give us more.
Yeah,
Please just give us a whole
it was the longest
show
episode
called the
too.
Ninth
The
Jedi.
Night
Yeah, I think it
Jedi,
was 24 minutes. Yeah,
but man,
ah, impeccable.
yep. I can't wait, man.
Yeah, Star Wars Visions solid. Can't wait for that to come out and see where it goes. And this year, out of everything, that's what
Yeah, I
really
didn't
blew my
expect that.
mind when I first saw this announcement. I was like, "This year? What?" So they was
Mhm.
working on it the whole time in
Yeah,
secret. Then, are they gonna get new people? Maybe we'll hear something about it at Star Wars Celebration.
that's probably the best spot,
I completely
place
forgot
to
that's
learn about
coming.
it. So
Yeah.
comes out. I think May 27th is the first day. So uh,
Mhm.
I think it'll be a good time.
Man, it's gonna be a busy, busy day that day. I'm pretty sure like the Kenobi series drops, Stranger Things 4 drops, and something else drops that day. A movie I think drops that day as well.
Yeah.
Like, bruh, it's gonna be a hectic day.
Oh yes.
Mike says Vin Diesel would make the contract where he has to beat Optimus in a hand-to-hand fight, like he did with The Rock. Yo, he put that in the contract for The Rock that he had to beat him in a fight. That is hilarious. That's the most hilarious thing I've ever heard in
Hey,
my life.
and
I had no idea.
hence The Rock doesn't want to come back. You know,
We were kind of asking why he didn't want to come back.
I knew they didn't
Last
like it.
week,
They
I
don't like
think.
each other.
Yeah, we knew that part, but we didn't
Yeah,
know
I
about the
forget that.
contract.
Yeah, there's certain
Because
things
that's
that.
intense. That is intense AF.
Uh,
Uh,
what do you got up
moving
next,
right
man?
along, yo. Blue Sky Studios has released a new short as a farewell for the studio. Oh snap! I didn't know that.
Bro, I
Did you watch it already?
I watched it already because I wasn't sure what it was,
Yes.
and then because like it's only like 10 seconds. Like I didn't realize what it
Hmm.
was until after and I was even thinking to myself, wait, what's this even mean? And then I thought about it, and then I was like, I wanted to cry. When I really kind of thought about it, I was like, wait, what?
This is 2 minutes and 23 seconds, bro. I don't think you watched the right one. Because
I might I might not
when I
have.
just googled it, it says farewell Blue Sky Studios, and this thing is 2 minutes and 23 seconds long. And there's another one that's 35 seconds long. So I don't even know which one you saw, my G.
I think the short one is the one I saw. I didn't even know there was a
Oh,
movie.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. And I think it says just the end. I think that's just
So
like the end scene that you saw, if I'm not mistaken.
so apparently Disney announced that Blue Sky will be shutting down in April of 2021, citing the economic impact of COVID-19 pandemic on its business operations. So because of COVID,
But we've known about this though for a while. To be honest, we knew Blue Sky Studios was closing.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure we announced that like last year sometimes.
we might have. I just don't like they put out this video and it
Mm-hmm.
was heartbreaking. But it was heartbreaking and then it was a heartfelt moment for me as like a fan of like the early Ice Age movies, you know. And some of the other Blue
Mm-hmm.
Sky movies like the Robots, that was another good one I loved. And
I think Charlie Brown and all that type of stuff as well, if I'm not
yeah,
mistaken. Yeah, all of that is like Blue Sky.
yeah. But
Yeah, we'll have to check this one out. Maybe put it out as a video,
yep.
the 2 minute one, because
The short one is available on our Twitter for you guys to check out. Uh, so if you guys want to check that out, you're more than welcome to.
yeah, man, that's crazy. That I don't know. It just seems like oh yeah, they made Rio too. I really like the Rio movies.
Real
Those
movies
movies were
were really good,
solid.
dude.
Yeah, those movies were solid. It's really that's unfortunate. But hey, I we'll see what comes of this because they just made an Ice Age show, like two of them, if I'm not
I don't know if
mistaken.
Blue Sky was even responsible for those.
What? Yeah.
Well, they might have been. I don't know, but
That's the whole
they might
scrap
have a different
dude.
studio doing it. But
Everything about the whole
oh,
scrap
that one,
dude.
yes, they probably
Yeah,
are doing that for sure. But
that's all Blue Sky.
mm,
That's the video that I saw pop up was the one with him getting the acorn as the farewell thing,
okay, yeah,
or whatever the case. Yeah, so that's dudes from that's the whole Ice Age world.
yeah,
So uh, they just made like two different Ice Age adjacent things. So
yeah.
it's very confusing as to if they just
That's
absorbed
probably
all
the
the
last stuff
properties
that they
and
did.
just shut down the studio because sometimes that I mean it's Disney, so it's not like they're not those aren't popular places. And they might just be absorbed into what Disney is now. And we
Yeah,
still are going to get all of these things. It's just not going to be Blue Sky Studios. It might be like Pixar Animation making them,
yeah,
or just a Disney movie,
yep,
which I'm not against at all.
yeah,
But it is still sad to see Blue Sky Studios, one of the pivotal moments of our childhood,
yeah,
kind of get shut down. Blue Sky, DreamWorks, Pixar, that's childhood right there.
yep.
And it's just really sad to see it go. But I don't have nothing happy to say at the end of that. I'm just
Yeah,
sad.
yeah, it's actually quite sad, really.
Hmm.
But moving right along, Walker Scobell has officially been cast as Percy Jackson in the upcoming Disney Plus show, Percy Jackson and the Olympians, bro. So
Oh
I
snap! I didn't know. I didn't even read that correct. I thought it was just like, okay,
I
who is this person?
don't I didn't read the books. I know every people that have. I
Hmm.
knew they were not happy with the way the movies came out. Uh,
Hmm.
I thought the movies were pretty cool, but I wasn't a book reader.
This is the dude from Atom Project, the kid.
Is he really?
Yeah, this is the kid from the Atom Project.
I actually just watched it the other day, and I didn't even think about it until uh
Just now.
yeah, thinking about it.
uh,
That's the kid from Adam Project. That's right. That's right.
yeah, but yo, I didn't know that they were going that young with it. To be honest, uh,
Yeah, because he's much older
the
in
Percy Jackson movies are the
yeah.
books are dark, bro. Like it gets intense. Like those are I didn't think I don't know how old this kid is though. So maybe oh no, he's 13.
I was like, he might be 18, secretly like 17, 18.
Yeah, because you know how they do that. I don't even remember. I can't even remember how old he was in the first book.
Kids just ain't as big
Uh,
as you know.
what?
When we were younger, we were much bigger than modern day kids. I don't know what
Yeah,
they changed in food, but that's 100% accurate. Uh, kids today are much smaller. Uh,
but this isn't the Lightning Thief. This is the Olympians one because
mhm.
he is 12 in the Lightning Thief.
Oh, okay.
Uh, is there?
Because I don't know how many books there are, but I know there's 2 movies right now, but they're much older now.
Is this a retelling of the Lightning Thief? And they're just not calling it the Lightning Thief?
Well, the Lightning Thief was the second one, isn't it? Or that's no.
No, it's the first. Yeah, it's
I
the
don't know. It
first
might
one.
be. It's a movie or a show. I don't know if I was able to clarify
What?
that. Is it a movie or a show?
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea.
Um, I'm not too sure. Because that's right. The first one was called The Lightning Thief. It might be that we don't know the first, the official title for it yet, or maybe they are just going with the Olympian thing, and it's a show and
Yeah,
not
maybe
necessarily a
they
movie.
not. Maybe they're not naming them after the books.
Yeah, it might be a different vibe this time, but I don't know. Hopefully, it's not another Artemis Fowl.
Artemis Fowl, yeah, because that's
Yeah,
kind of the vibe that I'm
that's
I'm
the
picking
vibe
up
I'm
right
getting.
now.
Yeah.
Uh,
We weren't big
I don't
fans of
know.
Artemis Fowl, though, by the way,
Yeah,
guys.
Artemis Fowl was straight cheeks.
That was the first or
Um,
second Disney Plus experience we really kind of had.
yeah, I think the first one was Mulan, and then after Mulan, it was Artemis Fowl, and we were like, "Oh, this is not shaping up
Yeah.
well."
Not looking too good. Not looking too good, Disney.
But thankfully, everything since then has been on
Yeah,
an uphill
been
for
pretty good.
us.
Yeah.
Mike says, well, technically, they had to land the same amount of punches.
Mm,
That's hilarious. That's
yeah.
a hilarious thing to have in a contract. Mike also says, in the books, he's that young. So is this going to be the Lightning Thief then? Or is this going to be, I don't know, like, because I thought he was like 16 in the Olympians book, at least from what I remember. Or maybe it's just called, or maybe I'm thinking of something different. But I could have swore he was like 16. Maybe I'm thinking of the last Olympian. Maybe that's what the issue is. And because that's like the last book, I think. That might be my
How many
bad.
books are there?
5.
Okay, I was like, I knew it wasn't like a crazy amount, but I knew there was like 3 to
Uh,
4 around there.
Percy Jackson, the Lightning Thief. It says the Sea of Monsters, the
Yep.
Titan's Curse, the Battle of the Labyrinth, and then Percy Jackson and the Last Olympian.
Okay.
And he's like, and when the last book, he's like 16 or 18. He's like in
Yeah.
that range.
Okay.
So they might be going for a a little retelling of it, or it just might not be
Yeah.
called The Lightning Thief. Uh, but I mean, The Lightning Thief is what made me pick up that book. Like, I didn't
Yeah.
know the name of that book is what made me pick it up, bro. And like reading it, it just blew my mind. Like, amazing. Marvel, what is up? Arvind, how you doing, my man? Welcome to the chat. Your background looks cool. We
Appreciate
appreciate
it.
you.
Appreciate that,
Thank
man.
you.
Appreciate that.
And it is just a coincidence that we matched our backgrounds. That did not happen on purpose, yo. I swear. I saw
Yeah.
that like when I was like, "Yo, what the hell?" Like,
I just
um,
noticed that, and I was like, "Oh, we are." Yeah.
Samurai says, "What up, Marvel Bros?
How's it
What
going,
up,
Samurai?
Samurai? How you doing, my guy? I hope you're having a good day. We hope all of you guys are having a happy Easter Sunday. Um, it's vibrational, man. This book is amazing, by the way. If you haven't read it, I would definitely give it a read. Put it on your Audible list. That's what we need. We need an Audible sponsorship, yo. Come on, Audible. Come on, and let's get it started, yo.
I'll be lit, man. I'll be lit.
um, yeah, but that's Percy Jackson's awesome. I love everything about Percy Jackson and the Olympians.
Mhm.
I'm a big fan of Olympian
I don't know a whole
anything,
lot. I don't know a whole lot, but
Olympus
I only know the
and the
movies.
gods. I love the Greek gods. I like
Yep.
all of that stuff is awesome.
Yeah.
It's all really cool, and I like everything that we get from it. What is that movie called? Dang, I think it's called Olympian, or it's like maybe it's called Olympians. I don't know, but it's a movie and it's badass, and it's about the gods and them smacking their dad, Kronos and everything, and
Mhm.
it's freaking lit. It's freaking lit, like one of the most lit ones.
Clash of
What
Titans?
the hell? Yes,
Okay.
Clash of Titans.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that movie is lit, my boy.
Yeah. I was like,
um,
okay, I think he's talking about Clash of Titans, but I'm not sure.
I could not think of the name of that. I would have never thought of that name ever.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, that solid movie.
Mhm.
Everything about the Greek gods are solid. Really want to see them introduced into the Marvel universe. To be
Mhm.
completely honest,
Yeah.
so I'm happy that we're getting who is it? Zeus in Thor: Love and Thunder. I think it's Zeus, played by Russell Crowe, if I'm not mistaken, or is it Hercules? No, I think it's Zeus, or is it
I'm not too
Hercules?
sure. I know
I
he's
really don't.
supposed to be in it, but I don't remember what he's
He's
in.
in it and he plays a god, and it's one of the Greek ones. That's all I
Yeah. Yeah.
know. um, Mike says Immortals is another Greek
It's a good
god
one.
movie.
It's a really good
I
one.
don't know if I've seen
Oh,
Immortals.
dude, it's next level. It's like very 300-ish, uh, and like its design, uh, very brutal. Um,
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I was there for the story. I think I need to rewatch because I was younger when I watched it, even though I probably shouldn't have because it is crazy
Mm.
graphic. Uh, but like I
Oh,
said,
Henry Cavill is in this movie.
yeah, it's very
Yeah,
300.
man. Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, it's
Luke
hella good though.
Evans is Zeus.
Yeah,
Oh wow. Hmm.
dude, it's
I'm gonna
good.
have to give
I
that one a
think it
watch.
was on Netflix. I don't know where it's at right now though.
Hmm. Yeah, everywhere it says that it's at, you have to pay for it, so they took it off of anything. I think that's awesome. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, it's a good one, man.
Yo, Beskar Batman has entered the
How's it going,
chat.
man?
What is up? My man said, "Hello, Marvel Bros." Hey, with the little sun dude emoji. Yes, sir. What's up with it, my guy? I love that little emoji. He's mad lit with the sunglasses on. He's rocking it. Um, But yeah, moving right along to our last thing on the docket. Let's check out the latest posters for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of
Mhm.
Madness.
Oh yes,
This movie is shaping up to be
incredible.
incredible. Like, and I feel like people are not as hype about this movie as I want them to be. And I guess that's okay. But I know there people are hyped, but it feels like, man, when like people was hyped for Spider-Man, and I thought people was gonna be just as hyped for this movie, if not a little bit more.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem like that.
Hmm.
But only time will tell once the box office numbers come out. But this is if this is not the poster I thought it was. These are dope though. These ones are dope. The
Hmm.
new poster that just got dropped is the best one yet though, with America Chavez.
Hmm.
That
Oh,
one is
I
freaking
think I know which one
crazy
you're talking
fire.
about. I think I know what
That
you're
one
talking
is
about.
fucking. Oh my god, that one's ridiculous, yo. When they're in the
Hmm.
star, woo, yeah, that
Oh
one
wait,
is.
I have not seen that one. Then I'm
Oh
thinking of a different one. Then.
man, let me find it because that one is.
Yeah, but this is pretty
But
cool.
these are dope. Yeah, these
I'm gonna look
are.
at everyone. We see America Chavez. We see I forget. I forget her name. Doctor Strange's love interest. We see Wanda. We see
The one who dies a lot.
Mordo, Wong, and I think the vibe that this is giving off is pretty crazy. And I wonder if it's kind of hinting at Wanda's powers or something else, man. I think,
It does seem like it's Wanda's powers, but at the same time, we saw that big old monster thing in one of the in the trailer that we saw
mhm,
at the newest trailer that we didn't want to see. We went to
yeah,
the IMAX and watched the movie, and in that we saw a dude that looked a lot like Chthon,
mhm,
in my opinion. He looks like Chthon's monstrous self and not his humanoid version.
yeah,
And yes, sir, that thing was. I mean, yo, I just don't even know what to do with myself.
hmm.
Uh, what? My bad. I just saw something on Twitter, yo, about the Wonder Twins for DC, and I am freaking mind blown. Got my boy from Riverdale cast as one of the twins. That's crazy.
Mm,
Um, yeah, but so I feel like that red energy is either connected straight to Chthon or maybe something adjacent to
yeah,
that.
but I can't wait for this
uh,
movie, man. I think it's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to it.
Beskar Batman says, "I'm hyped for Mom." Yes, sir. Mom is gonna be crazy. Uh, Mike says, "I'm so hyped for this movie. That shot of Wanda all bloody and barefoot smashing the
Oh
Ultron bot
no!
head. What? That would be an awesome poster." Yeah, bro. We have no idea what you're
I have
talking
no idea
about.
what you're talking about, bro.
We do
Uh,
not watch. Yeah, we do not watch the
after
newest
after Shang
trailers.
Chi, never again.
Yeah, facts.
Never again. Watching the second and accidentally watching the third was the worst mistake we could have made.
Yeah,
Obviously,
facts.
for the channel, it was great, but it just for us, the movie was not the same because we
It
just knew
was
everything
not
that
the
was going to happen.
same. Yeah,
Uh,
never doing that again. Oh, we got new images. I didn't know that. That's cool. Um,
but yeah, I'm excited.
Pete Davidson will voice Marmaduke in Marmaduke. The film releases on Netflix May 6th. That's crazy. I
I
did
don't know
not
if
know
I
that.
could take that seriously. Uh, we have the full size posters of these available on our Instagram. If you guys want to check the full size pictures out, so you guys are welcome to do that as well. Um,
Yo, there's
but
some
I can't
crazy
wait.
news this last week. Let's see, let's see. I am trying to find the amazing poster, yo.
Mhm.
Uh, oh, I just saw the picture that you were talking about, Mike. That thing does look fire. I'm not gonna lie. Um,
Oh yeah.
yo, I just saw the freaking poster. Was it not a real poster? Hmm.
It might
If
have been a
that was
fan
just
made
a fan made poster, god
because
damn, that
there's a
was one
huge
of the
fandom
best ones.
competition right now that's going on. I don't know when it was supposed to end, but I know the people who were supposed to make uh, posters and the winners get to go to the red carpet.
Ooh, that's really cool.
Red carpet for the premiere.
I cannot wait for America Chavez in this movie.
Yeah, I'm excited to see kind of how they're going to kind of utilize her, man. I don't know if, uh, yeah, I don't know how what to expect when it comes to like trying to utilize her. So I'm looking forward to it, man.
Hmm. Well, I mean, we know her powers is opening portals and
Hmm.
stuff, so that's gonna be crazy with it. Like all of that's gonna be really awesome. I don't even know how to feel about any of this stuff anymore, bro. Like
Yeah.
everything I thought I knew at every moment is always just getting turned up on his head, especially in this new
Yeah.
era that we live in, bro, of the multiverse. Like,
Mm-hmm.
could you imagine we see the movie John Stewart, not John Stewart, Patrick Stewart's nowhere in there.
Yeah.
Just nowhere in the movie. They finessed us.
Yeah.
He's not really. It's not really him.
We just see a bald head. That's it, and a voice.
Yep. Heartbreaking.
I'd feel disrespected, bro.
Oh yeah, someone would have to pay.
I'd
Someone
feel
would have to
genuinely
pay,
disrespected.
possibly with blood.
Yeah,
Man, I really wanted you to see that poster that I saw, bro, because it was crazy.
man, it might have been a fan made poster, man.
It had to be, bro, because I could not see it anywhere, and it was so good. Like it looked real, bro. Like it looked like a real poster. Like I can't even believe that was fake now. Like I wish I really would have saved it because I was like, oh yeah, I'll see this again 100%. And it was kind of in essence of her America Chavez comic book that there is when she's standing on the front with the star behind her, but it had like everyone in the star. It just looked really dope. I'm just sad. I'm sad. It will never be seen again.
But that about ends today's docket. Do we have any movies or anything like that? Oh, okay, yeah, we do.
Yeah, we got a. This is a really good week for movies. King says, "What up, fellas? Wanda is going to be a beast in this movie. I'm so hyped." Facts, King. How you doing, man? Once again, happy Easter to everyone. We hope you guys are having a good Sunday.
Yep.
I can't wait to see Wanda murder the Illuminati. It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be insane, bro.
So nationwide, 3 movies that we want to see every single one of these. The Bad Guys, we have a trailer reaction for that. The Northmen, we have a trailer reaction for that. We're
probably going to be the best movie of the year for us.
And The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, which is another one we're here for 100%. Yep. So I don't even know how we're going to watch all of these movies this week or what's going to happen. But these movies are getting watched for sure.
Yep.
The Northman, we're seeing that together 100%. Like 100%. Everything else, we don't know when we're going to be able to see it. But The Northman, that's top of the list right now. Yeah. My boy, I cannot wait for it. And then on Netflix, we have White Hot, The Rise and Fall of Abercrombie and Fitch.
That one looks pretty interesting. I saw the trailer for that on Netflix, and it looks really good.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that is about. We have The Turning Point, Along for the Ride. That's what's coming to Netflix this week. And then on Disney Plus, The Biggest Little Farm, The Return, Polar Bear Limited, Spirit Walker, The Godfather Buck, Brute Force, Unplugging, Hostile Territory, Marvelous and the Black Hole, A Cowgirl Song, The Revolution Generation. Jesus.
These are all for Disney Plus?
Yes, bro. Hit the Road, Petite Maman, and that's it. That's a lot, though. That's a lot.
That's a lot of little stuff coming out for Disney Plus.
Are they just pumping out do they make a lot of originals and we're just not privy to it?
I don't know.
Like, whoa, like, because that was more than 7. Like that was like 10. But video on demand and digital releases are Bloody Oranges, Fathom Events, The Mulligan, and PJ Masks. We Can All Be Heroes.
Yep.
I remember when that movie came out. We did not see it though. But that is all for the releases this week. And then of course the continuation of both Halo and Moon Knight. We still need to watch Halo. And then we also will be watching Moon Knight this week as well. And then we'll have that Northman review coming at you guys for sure. Because that movie is getting watched.
Incredible, bro.
Bruh. I don't even know. I mean, we might have to just watch that one in Merced, but I really would like to check that one out at the IMAX.
Yeah.
I don't even know which one. Like, there's so many options now
Yeah.
of theaters. It's
Yeah,
like, I don't even
we've
know what would
experienced
be
them
the
all now.
best. Yeah, I don't even know
We
what
have
would be
all
the best
Infinity Stones.
experience. We do! We do have all the
Yeah.
Infinity Stones.
Actually, we're
That's
probably
lit.
missing one. We gotta go check out My Matinee.
Oh,
Or,
that's right. My Way. Yeah, the
My
My
Way.
Way matinee.
Yeah,
That's
My Way
true.
Matinee. We gotta maybe check that out. See what
Yeah, and I think
that's
that's
like.
like
But
the only thing that we have left.
yeah.
Except for the ones that have whole beds in the theaters. But yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Again, happy Easter. Before we head out, please make sure to follow us on all of our social medias at Marvel Bros on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and our YouTube channel. We post all our content and much more.
That is right. Samurai says, I heard the Multiverse of Madness will have more surprises than Infinity War, Endgame, and No Way Home
I believe it.
combined, baby. Oh, yeah.
I believe it.
Man, I would not be surprised if we full blown just see Deadpool just on screen talking to everyone and telling them that the world isn't real or something crazy
Yeah.
like that. Like, I have no idea what this movie holds. I wouldn't be surprised if we have full blown X-Men in the yellow jumpsuits, my guy. Like, I would not be surprised if anything.
It's
But
gonna be a
yeah,
wild time, man.
for real, it's going to be a great wild time. But don't forget, guys, to also check out our website, www.marvelbros.com, where you can purchase our merchandise as well as stay up to date with our podcast and join our Discord, where we are always having conversations and discussions about all things Marvel and literally everything else.
Oh yes.
So yeah, it's a good time and a good vibe. And make sure you join our Discord, where we are always having amazing conversations. Do it. But yeah, that's it.
All righty.
This has been an amazing pop culture news update. Happy Easter to everybody, and we hope to see you guys on the next video.
Oh yes.
Excelsior.
Peace. To support Marvel Bros, all you gotta do is visit our website at www.marvelbros.com and buy some merch. Represent the superfan.
Or you can join our Patreon to get early access to content, patron-only scoops, giveaways, private Q&As, and those sacred watch parties.
We appreciate you guys. We'll catch you on the next one.
Excelsior.
On today's pop culture news update,
And on today's pop culture news update.